Kumarji, namaste. So when you mentioned pratika, I remembered Puja Swamiji saying Om is also a pratika since it's a sound symbol. So, but I guess it can be generalized to say anything that is not a human form
Yeah, so I forgot to mention.
or formless, basically.
Yeah, so I forgot to mention that. Yamadharmaraja says in Kathoparishad, Yetad alambanam sreshtam. Like that he says. Yetad alambanam sreshtam. The greatest alambanam is Yetad. What is that? Om. Om Yetad. He says that. Literally he says that. So that Om is the greatest alambanam for us. And so that Omkara, it's a sound symbol. It is not even a physical form. You can't see with your eyes. You can only hear it. That's fine. That is also perceptible. So perceived. Alambanam Omkaraha is great. Why is it great? Why is the greatest Alamban? Because it represents the entire universe. How does it represent the entire universe? Akara, Ukara, Makara. Akara is the waking state. Ukara is the dream sleep state. And Makara is the sleepless state. There are only three states in this universe. And so it covers the entire universe. Over. That's it. Om means universe. I told you before, I learned this not from Swamiji also. I mean, Swamiji, I heard, and this boy at this college who is signing up, I told you, he was standing in line. And in the US, some college, I was helping somebody get admission into that undergraduate course. And this guy standing in line to pay fees behind me. And I saw him wearing this chain with a Om in that. It's a Caucasian boy, youth. And I said, "What you're wearing? What is this?" I asked him straight because you don't expect that. A cross you can expect, but not Omkar. And he told me, "Yeah, yeah, Om means the entire universe." As though he knows it, he told me, "Yeah." I said, "Salutes to you, my dear friend." So Omkara, Alambanam, correct. So anything that is not a human form is a pratika or pratima. Did I say? I'm mixing the two.
No, pratika, you said is a symbol without form.
Correct.
Pratika.
Pratika.
Right. Right. So a saligramam, fire, Shivalinga, all that are pratika. Correct?
Pratika.
Okay. Yeah. Then.
Pratika.
Okay.
So I
then
want to ask
second
some of
question.
the people in the north. बोलते हैं कि नहीं प्रतीका प्रतिमा बोलते हैं ना सुरेंद्र and others. What do you say? You use
yes, pratika is correct. Pratika is right.
Pratika for the formless,
Formless. Yes.
That which does not have. And pratima, you would use the word pratima for all these our murtis and all.
Hey, that is pratima. Pratima means visible form in like a human form. Is what you said. Exactly like that.
Pratima, okay. So do you use the words in your day-to-day conversations also? Means it's commonly understood, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Then a second question. Word yogin comes, and you said greatest of yogis. So where is the greatest? That word, where does that come?
Yeah. So the word greatest doesn't come, and when Swamiji explains, he says greatest of yogins.
Yeah.
And that's the way Swamiji interprets it.
Okay.
Our yogi is fine. It doesn't have to be greatest of yogi. You are the yogi. And obviously you are the greatest yogi. But
yeah,
yogi is also fine. You're right.
Okay.
So the word great does not come in the shloka.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Surendra ji.
Okay.
Namaste, Guruji. RSS is a big organization and they do great work for society. We all know this. But RSS use
RSS. Okay.
RSS. So Sangha use Bhagavad Dhwaj Pratik as Guru. Some of them take it literally as Guru. But this is not a conventional Guru Shishya Parampara where spiritual progress of Shishya will happen. Now, during Rakhi Purnima, they tie Rakhi to Dhwaja. During Guru Purnima, they do the offering. RSS Sangha Pramukh, Bhagavad says, don't search Shivalingam in every mosque. How correct it is of RSS to take Dhwaja as Guru? That is my question.
Okay. So those of you who been to Shakas and have associated with RSS, you'll find that this Bhagavad Dhwaj, okay, that Dhwaj, that flag, which is the saffron color Bhagavad Dhwaj, is their symbol. So this is, in a way, it's a genius of Golwalkar and others who came up with this. And the genius is this. You can have any, Ram, Krishna, everybody, any form you can have. But then there are also, if you have Ram as a symbol, then there are people who are not devotees of Ram, but devotees of some other devata. So you may exclude somebody. And like this, you may end up excluding people. But if you come with something like that, but you come up with a form that nobody has seen, but anybody is happy. Everybody is happy invoking God in any form. They used a symbol, this Bhagavad Dhwaj. Okay, so Bhagavad Dhwaj is very much a pratima, correct, like the Indian flag. So Indian flag is different because there you invoke only India there, Bharat Desh. So pratima is there, this Bhagavad Dhwaj is there. So far so good, correct. And so yeah, as long as they are invoking Bhagavan in this Dhwaj, it is good. Then Guru. So for them, Guru, this Dhwaj is the Guru. This Guru Shishya Parampara. So you have to ask, is there any teaching happening in RSS? Okay. So RSS, no formal teaching happens. There are, like, of course, talks are there, and there is all these baitaks are there, and this in those sessions they do bring in Bhagavad Gita. They talk and they, I was also one of the pramukh. What do you call that? They use a word. I forgot.
Shaka Pramukh.
Shaka Pramukh Nahita. I was the teacher in that Shaka.
Okay.
They use a word for it. Forgot. Anyway, they have all these.
Baudhika.
Baudik.
Baudhik. Pramukh Baudhik. Correct.
Ah.
That's it. And so I was half an hour time, and then I was coordinating this discussion on Bhagavad Gita. I was not teaching her. I was not qualified to teach or anything like that. But this long ago, almost 20 plus years ago. And so, but I was studying, so I knew it that way, and so I was able to coordinate. But then it's not a formal teaching or anything, and but they're all religious people. RS people are all religious people, okay? And so I don't see anything wrong with that. At home, I go worship Devi. Here I come and worship the flag. At home, I have a guru. Here I have a guru, which is a flag. Nothing wrong with it so far. Nothing wrong at all. So spiritual growth and all means what? This is a starting point for the Shastram, study of Shastram. Now, if somebody says you need not study Shastram, you need not study this and all, if they start saying, then I say that's a problem. But I don't hear that kind of things from RSS. So it's good. I mean, their system is there, and it's primarily a seva organization, primarily seva, and our dharma is there. And so you see the dharma in all the things they do. So therefore, I don't see any problem from that perspective. Yeah. But you can't, if you want to study Bhagavad Gita, you shouldn't go to RSS. That won't work. Because it's not an organization that teaches Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita teaching may be there in the RSS, but it's not that kind of organization, not meant for that. So I think they're good. They're good in their own way. They're very good.
Thank you.
Jaykumar, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Nishreyash, is it just synonym of Shreyas, or is there any?
Yeah, it's a synonym. It's a Nischayena Shreyasaha. So Shreyas, which that which is nothing greater than Shreyas is Nishreyas. Which is Shreyas. Okay, Nischayena Shreyaha. Definitely the most beneficial. That is a literal translation of Nishreyas. Definitely the most beneficial. That is Nishreyas. What is definitely most beneficial? Shreyas. Based on the Shreyas praise description. So the two meanings of Shreyas. One is beneficial. So here that which is certainly the most beneficial. Certainly the most beneficial is Nishreyas. Is equal to what? If you ask, it is the opposite of praise, which is Shreyas. Which is this moksha. Advaita Siddhi.
Thank you.
We'll pause with that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.